Holiday parties in winter, après-ski gatherings, warming up with whiskey after shoveling snow. These traditions might be more dangerous than anyone realizes. Alcohol and cold weather create a synergy that can turn deadly through multiple mechanisms most people don't understand. Alcohol causes vasodilation, your blood vessels opening wider. This creates a sensation of warmth as blood flows to your skin. But here's the deceptive part. You're actually losing body heat faster, not warming up. That pleasant warm feeling is literally your core temperature dropping. People have died from hypothermia after drinking alcohol in cold weather because they misjudged their thermal status. The dehydration effects of alcohol compound winter's already problematic dehydration. Alcohol suppresses antidiuretic hormone, making you urinate more. Combined with cold-induced diuresis and respiratory fluid loss from cold air, you can become severely dehydrated quickly. Remember, dehydrated blood is thick blood that clots easily. Then there's what cardiologists call holiday heart syndrome. Alcohol, especially binge drinking, can trigger atrial fibrillation, an irregular heart rhythm. Your heart's upper chambers quiver ineffectively instead of beating normally. This creates stagnant blood flow where clots can form, potentially causing stroke. Winter holidays see predictable spikes in both alcohol consumption and atrial fibrillation presentations to emergency departments. Blood pressure responds paradoxically to alcohol. Initially, it may drop slightly, but as alcohol is metabolized, blood pressure surges significantly. This rebound hypertension combined with cold weather-induced blood pressure elevation creates dangerous spikes that can rupture plaques or trigger arrhythmias. Alcohol severely impairs thermoregulation through multiple pathways. It blunts your body's shivering response, which is your primary heat generation mechanism in cold environments. It affects your hypothalamus, the brain's temperature control center, making you less aware of dangerous cold. And perhaps most dangerously, it impairs judgment about protective behaviors. The myth of warming alcohol needs to be directly confronted. That flask of whiskey or brandy doesn't warm you, it endangers you. Historical accounts of rescue dogs carrying brandy to avalanche victims or sailors drinking rum in storms weren't based on good physiology. They were based on providing comfort in hopeless situations, not promoting survival. For people with existing cardiovascular conditions, alcohol in cold weather is particularly risky. The combined stressors can overwhelm compensatory mechanisms. Someone who tolerates moderate drinking in summer might experience serious complications from the same alcohol consumption in winter. Social pressure compounds the problem. Holiday gatherings, ski trips, winter festivals all normalize and encourage alcohol consumption. Declining drinks can feel socially awkward. But for people at cardiovascular risk, that social discomfort might be life-saving caution. Harm reduction strategies exist for those who choose to drink in winter. Strict moderation is essential. We're talking one drink over several hours, not several drinks per hour. Alternate alcoholic beverages with water or non-alcoholic drinks. Never drink before or during cold exposure like shoveling snow or winter sports. Ensure someone sober is present who can recognize signs of hypothermia or cardiac distress. The medication interactions matter too. Many cardiac medications interact with alcohol. Beta blockers, blood thinners, and blood pressure medications can all have enhanced or unpredictable effects when combined with alcohol. In cold weather, these interactions become even more consequential. Here's my bottom line. If you're at cardiovascular risk, have any cardiac history, or are over 60, alcohol consumption in cold weather deserves serious reconsideration. The temporary pleasure isn't worth the genuine danger. And if you do drink, recognize that winter fundamentally changes alcohol's effects on your body in ways that increase cardiovascular risk significantly.